I am so excited to welcome you here. You could be about to embark on the greatest adventure that you will ever have with yourself. And I know that it might be daunting and a little bit scary, and you might be in a bit of fear at the moment. And that is completely normal and that is okay. But just know that you are so powerful that you have the ability to bring your body back into balance to heal itself. I have witnessed so many women do the same, including myself. I went on this journey for a very long time, and I have decided that I wanted to bring my course that I've been doing in groups and one-to-one for many years now, accessible for everyone to do it by themselves at home if it is not financially viable for you to do it with me one-to-one. I am so happy that I can make this more accessible to you because the women that have come on my courses and in my one-to-one containers have seen a massive transformation, not only in their health, but in their lives as well. This course is not just about becoming HPV negative. This is about transforming your health physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So you will find that there are so many things that will shift in your life after doing the work like this. When you work holistically with the body, when your body comes out of survival mode and you give it the nourishment it needs to be able to come back into balance, we feel so much better in ourselves. We can let go of so many things that we were holding on to in the past and step forward with confidence and feeling truly empowered to live the life, the authentic life that we always wish that we could live. This journey has been the greatest gift in my life. And I'm not just saying that. And I know that it doesn't feel like that for you right now because you're here and you're looking for help. And I was in that place myself. And when we embark on this journey, we feel like, oh my God, it's going to be stressful, it's going to be challenging. But we can come into this journey knowing how much it is going to support us, that we can actually be truly excited about doing this work on ourselves. That we have 100% belief that we can show up for our body, that we can show up for ourselves and say yes to ourselves, to fully say yes to ourselves and our health. And when we do that, when we have that 100% intention, the mechanism will flow. It really did for me. When I fully committed to myself, the mechanism flowed and I was able to show up for myself in a really loving way. That has helped me to transform in so many ways. Like, I love what I do now. I create so much more in my life that brings me so much pleasure. My body feels full of vitality. I have the ability to nourish it and to go and do the beautiful things that I love to do, the exercise that I choose, the connection to nature, the connecting with my animals, the singing, the dancing, all of these things that I love. You have to find your way. These have brought me so much joy and they're all part of the healing journey. So when we bring all of these things in that we love to do and give ourselves space and time to do it, that is one of the ways that we can help heal the body. And it can be beautiful, really, really beautiful. So because I had many health issues and of course with this HPV for so long, I felt it was my purpose to dive into holistic health because I started seeing results and such amazing results occurred that I was like, I need to bring this to more people in the world. So I studied nutritional therapy. I studied in a holistic nutrition school to learn how to cook for people who are sick. I wrote a book called A Practical Guide to Cooking for Health, which you will receive a copy of. I have studied lots of different aspects of shamanism, including a shamanic trance dance, which has been truly transformational in my life, which you will have a module on that. And I have studied Reiki as well, and I've worked with numerous different plant medicines, including cacao and psilocybin. I have facilitated in so many ceremonies, held space in so many ways, shapes and forms, and being that rock, being that support, being that that sense of safety with others in their healing process. And this has been the biggest gift, because I am doing what I love, and it has all been because of what happened in my health journey. So sometimes we don't see these silver linings when we're in the middle of it, but we will in time see how this experience has then shaped our lives to become a better, stronger, more empowered woman. So what else are we going to be doing in this course? We are going to be looking at education around HPV first, and then we are going to look at setting our intentions, what it is that we want to get from this. How do we want to feel? And we're going to have a little ceremony around that, using the fire and using cacao if you feel called. And then the most important step is this: regulating the nervous system. Because if we are in survival mode, if we're in fight or flight or freeze or shut down, we are not going to heal anything. The body is not going to be able to show up to heal because it thinks that you are just surviving, and it is going to be working in a way that is helping you to survive and not heal. And so many of us are in a state of dysregulation permanently in this life, because it is so difficult to stay in regulation with all of the chaos going on around the world. So we look at how to regulate the nervous system. It's the most important and one of the first things that we need to look at before we look at nutrition, before we look at energy work or meditation. This is the most important foundation of healing anything. So we will go into that. Then we're going to look at doing some yoga. We're going to look at nutrition, of course, and how to nourish yourself properly and how to cook. You'll get that free copy of my book. We'll look at different ways to detox your home. Very important, we're going to look at boundaries, where your boundaries are at, and how you can learn to love yourself more. And we're also going to do a shamanic trance dance. So there's so many different ways that we can bring the body back into balance. And it is up to you to show up for yourself daily. And we can go off track. Sometimes we can go off track, and that's perfectly normal and that's perfectly okay. But how do we recover? How do we get back up? How do we continue to look after ourselves and our bodies? How do we continuously communicate with our bodies? This is something that you will learn over time, and it has transformed the lives of so many women. I'm honestly so excited for you to be here, and I really hope that you get so much from this. One other thing I want to bring up is that we also need to work in tandem with the medical field. So this is not just, you're going to do this course and you don't need to go to the doctor anymore, because we do need them as our allies, because they're going to monitor us. They're going to give us advice around whether we need a procedure or not. And it's up to us to feel into that and know what is best for us. But we really do need to be able to be monitored by the health professionals and to also receive their advice too. So this is not just something that we can say, right, I don't need them anymore, I'm then doing this myself. We need support. We need support from many different places. And that's really important. So again, I am so excited that you're here. I really hope that you continue doing this work, because as I said, it is truly transformational, not only for your health, but for your whole life and how you show up. And I would love for more women to experience this. So I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to hear how you get on.